Hello, sunshines. How are you? Today I'm showing you my March sketchbook tour. This is the third month of the year, and I'm doing a sketchbook for each month, no matter how big or how small the sketchbook is. So I'm using the same sketchbook as I used in February. Again, totally free, and I didn't have to worry about going out and buying a new sketchbook. So I'm a bit lazy and a little tight with money. But today I'm just flipping through my different drawings. I would say that I messed up quite a bit with a few of these, which is, I think, fine. It's a sketchbook. Again, I talked about that in my previous video for the February sketchbook. And I also experimented a lot with crayons. So you'll see that a lot of the color that is added in my sketchbook is actually crayons. I just thought I'd play around with it. It's kind of a nostalgia, I guess. So, today I also wanted to talk about tips for young artists. I am an art teacher at the moment, and I teach middle school, and I'm trying to tell my middle schoolers that want to do art that art is not magical. Usually that's my first thing I say. So, my tips for young artists. Now, this could be young, like I said, like middle school age, but if you're new at art, any age, you are a young artist. Sometimes I feel like a young artist, and I believe all of these things apply to me, someone who does, I guess, call themselves an artist. So, tips for young artists. Number 1, draw every day. Sometimes I fail at this, but drawing every day is going to be the most help for you. Again, I said art is not magical. It's like practicing. So anytime that you see the football players practicing for their game, that is like you drawing. You've got to practice, and the only way to do that is to draw every day. Just like if you want to get stronger, you need to work out every day. The same applies here. Draw every day. That was tip 1. Number 2, draw anything. Draw anything. It doesn't matter what it is, just draw. Especially if you're trying to draw every single day, you can run out of ideas. But my tip for this is draw from real life. So yes, draw anything. It doesn't matter what you're drawing sometimes when you're just getting started. Of course, you can start heading towards certain directions, trying to get better, but it really doesn't matter. You need to be drawing. It can be anything. Of course, I'm going to say don't forget real life things. Number 3, it's okay to mess up, especially if you're in a sketchbook. That's why I like to start in a sketchbook. It's okay to mess up. It's okay that the first time that you draw a hand, it looks like a blob that makes no sense. That goes back to, again, drawing every day and practicing and drawing anything. You need to just mess up sometimes. I'm sorry. As you can tell, some of the things in my sketchbook aren't that pretty. But you know what? It's okay to mess up. It means that you're trying. If you aren't messing up at all, then you're not trying. Artists mess up all the time, even the really good ones. Things don't turn out the way they like. Of course, they're getting better and better, so perhaps they mess up less. And number 4, keep a sketchbook. So, again, if you're messing up, it's okay. It's a sketchbook. It's where you're practicing. It's where you're drawing every day. It's where you're experimenting and drawing everything. Get a sketchbook. Having random pieces of paper just lying about everywhere does not show your progress. So I have a sketchbook right now. So far, I'm keeping up for every single month of this year. So I'll be able to look back January and say, whoa, look how much I progressed through this sketchbook alone all the way to December, hopefully. So keep a sketchbook for to see your progress and to mess up in and to experiment in and to have on hand when you want to draw. Number 5, last tip. You have to practice. You have to. You're not going to get better at drawing anything if you do not practice. If you practice drawing hands every single day, fill up a whole sketchbook with just hands, your hands will probably look better at the end of that sketchbook than at the beginning. It's just what's normal. You've got to practice. I cannot stress that enough. And even that's something to say to myself. I've got to practice. I need to fill up a sketchbook page with hands every single day. I need to practice drawing faces. I need to practice drawing hair. You've got to practice if you want to get better. Art is not magic. Yes, there's some people that have talents, but you have to practice in order to get better. And again, it's okay to mess up. So here are my tips again, really quickly, a quick rundown. Number 1, draw every day. Number 2, draw anything. Number 3, it's okay to mess up. And number 5, you have to practice. And that's how you'll be a better artist. So I hope these tips were very helpful to you. I hope you enjoyed my little sketchbook tour for March. I am really excited to actually be keeping up with this. It might get a little harder. I am planning a wedding right now and things are getting a little crazy at work, but you know what? I can do this. I am trying to follow the exact things, drawing every single day, anything messing up, keeping that sketchbook with me so that I always have that option to sketch instead of just playing on my phone. So I'm hoping to keep this up. Anyways, I'll see you for my April sketchbook tour, and I hope you have a wonderful day, sunshines. See you later.